Have lots of fun. Make me laugh if it's a funny. Make me cry.
Sorry.
Maybe you should have done these in reverse order.
Tissues for this one. This is a tearjerker.
Okay, all right.
Only if we're good. No pressure.
All right, guys, make me cry.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Tonight, playing Becca
Juliette Demont.
and playing Howie,
Bernie Bush. Yeah.
playing Izzy,
Caitlin Mitchell.
playing Nat,
Amy Losi.
and playing Jason.
Tyler Bogan.
Rabbit Hole, Act 1, Scene 1. Late February, a kitchen with a comfortable living room and dining room nearby. Saturday afternoon. Becca, late 30s, is folding the laundry, kids' clothes and putting it in neat piles on the dining room table. Her sister Izzy, early 30s, is in the middle of a story, getting herself a glass of orange juice from the refrigerator.
Side for her, like the Red Sea or whatever, just clears a path for her. And I'm like,
But you don't even know this woman.
Rima. Do you remember Rima?
No.
She's a friend of mine.
Yeah, your internet is crazy. Not good.
Oh.
Kate. Kate.
I can't even keep going because it's all questions and responses to what she's saying.
Sure, sure. I think she. Hopefully is restarting herself. Kate. Yeah, I don't see her in the list now. Oh, no, she's still there. Oh, no,
Yeah.
she's gone. So because you work from home, that's how you're able to go to Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Oh, here's your phone.
I was able to post all of my assignments and then could just be there as long as I was able to. So
All right,
it's
Kate,
helpful.
you back?
Yes. Yeah, I'm on my phone now, so I hope this works.
All right, starting from the top again, I'd like to, if we can.
Okay, cool. Let me just pull up this script on my computer now.
Oh, technology.
I know.
Being a
I don't, it's been
better.
so bad lately. It just got so much worse really recently.
Where are you again?
Okay. I'm just in Brooklyn. Like, I've been here mostly. Okay. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
And everybody kind of steps aside for her, like the Red Sea or whatever, just clears a path for her. And I'm like, what's with this nut job?
But you don't even know this woman.
Never seen her before. I was just sitting there with Rima. Do you remember Rima?
No.
She's a friend of mine. I was sitting there with Rima, and suddenly this lady is in my face, and she's all sweaty and yelling and really pissed.
Why?
Apparently at the end of the bar.
Were you flirting or?
Boo. Oh,
Oh man.
What?
one hell of a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I still good?
You're okay at the moment. You weren't for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
She's-
So, go ahead.
Were
I don't
you-
know.
Were you flirting or?
No, I don't even know who she's talking about. So she's all up in my face, and her breath is like,
Boozy?
yeah, boozy, but even worse, like there's something rancid stuck to the roof of her mouth.
Oh.
Rotting peanut butter or something.
Oh, good Lord, Izzy.
And she's harassing me and blowing her stank breath in my face and cussing. My God, you wouldn't believe the words that came out of this lady's mouth.
And you don't even know who she's talking about.
She's talking about her boyfriend,
No, I know, but
Augie.
oh, I thought you didn't know who she was.
At the time, I didn't know who she was talking about because I didn't know he was there. But then I figured it out later. Oh, she must be Augie's girlfriend.
So you know him.
Yeah, I know him, but still, let me finish.
I'm sorry.
So she's all, you bitch, fuck you, you bitch.
Izzy.
Sorry, F you, you be, and all that. Just talking like a maniac.
Uh-huh.
And people are looking at us, so I'm starting to feel self-conscious.
Oh, of course.
And she's just going off, and I can't really do anything because the place is so crowded, And she's a big lady, real hefty. More chins than, what does Mom say?
More chins than a Chinese phone book.
Exactly. So I can't even get around her to escape or whatever. And I'm starting to feel violated,
Sure.
My personal space and my dignity, what have you. So I just made a fist, hauled off, and boom!
What does that mean?
It means I hit her.
No, you didn't.
Crazy, right?
You hit her?
Yeah, right in the face. Boom! She went down.
Oh my God, Izzy, you hit that woman?
I couldn't get around her. She was screaming like a retard.
Izzy.
What would you have done?
Oh, well, I certainly wouldn't have hit her. Jesus.
You know what they don't tell you? It really hurts to punch someone. It freaking hurts.
Oh, yeah.
They don't put that on TV. It's all, now that ought to show him. But for me, it was like, motherfucker, that killed. Look at my knuckles. What?
Nothing.
You don't approve.
I didn't say that.
This lady was at me.
I know. I didn't say anything.
But you wanna, though.
I just worry about you.
Don't worry about me. She was the one on the floor.
That's not what I meant. You were in a bar fight.
So?
A bar fight, Izzy.
She was up in my face.
I know, but it's so...
What?
Jerry Springer.
What's that supposed to mean? You think I'm trashy?
You punched a woman in the face.
She provoked me.
Were you drunk?
No.
I thought you were getting it together.
Judge me.
You said you were going to take it easy.
Man, Becca, why do you have to...
You can't be doing this kind of stuff, Izzy. You're not a kid anymore.
I didn't realize there was a cutoff date.
Well, there should be. For acting like a jackass, there should be a cutoff date. Were you on anything?
Oh my God.
Were you?
No. Man, why did I say anything to you?
I don't know. Why did you?
Look, I went out, got into a fight. I thought it was a funny story. I thought you'd be amused.
I'm not.
Clearly.
I thought you were going to go easy, that's all. That you were going to do less of this.
Hey, I'm still coping too, Becca. I know it's not the same, but it's still hard, okay?
Don't do that.
What?
Give me a break.
What? I'm not allowed to be upset anymore?
No, you're not allowed to use him
You,
as an excuse.
I'm not.
You're not allowed to use him to justify your own shit. Just don't do that, please.
That's not what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Mind if I get
Since when do you ask?
making me feel Where's Howie?
He's with Rick. They're playing squash.
Squash. What's this? Pudding?
It's gonna be creme caramel.
Howie's a lucky man. You won't see me making anyone creme caramel.
If you're hungry, Isabel, grab something. Don't stand there with the door open.
Can I have one of these? There's an extra in here.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I won't eat it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. You're right. There's an extra.
Sure.
Just let me finish it.
I can eat it like this.
No, then it's just custard.
I like custard.
I didn't make custard. I made creme caramel. How's work?
Don't ask me about that, please.
Why not? You got fired?
It never ends with me, does it?
Not often, no.
Don't tell Mom.
How can you get fired from Applebee's?
It was all politics. I don't really want to get into it. Thank you. I like how it oozes.
Of course you do.
Mmm.
Better than custard, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You were right. Again. And again, and again, and again. I wasn't using him as an excuse. I was just saying that it's been hard to pull it together, that's all. For all of us.
Izzy, please.
And I wasn't drinking when I hit that lady. Stone sober.
Yeah, right.
I was. I just had soda that night.
She gonna press charges, you think?
No, Augie would kill her. She's over it anyway. She moved out, went to her cousins or something.
What are you talking about?
She moved out of Augie's place. They're not together anymore.
Do you know these people?
Augie, I do. The girlfriend I only heard about.
What'd you do, Izzy?
What do you mean?
To that woman, what'd you do to her?
I told you I hit her.
Before that.
Nothing. That was the first time I met her.
People don't scream in your face for no reason.
Sure they do. You should get out more.
Were you sleeping with him? This Augie guy, whatever his name is, you were sleeping with him, right?
Where are you going with this?
Well, Jesus is. You tell the story like you're an innocent bystander. You say you don't know who this woman was.
I didn't.
You were having sex with her boyfriend.
That is so beside the point.
It is?
It was over between them for a long time. They were just living together because of the rent situation. She didn't care what he did.
Then why did she accost you in a crowded bar?
Because she's a lunatic? And Augie told her I was pregnant.
Why would he my God, Izzy.
I know, right?
You are not. Oh my God.
He's a really good guy, Beck. You're gonna like him. He's a musician.
That's terrific.
No, not like you think. He gets work. He's a working musician.
Is that why you're here? To tell me you're pregnant?
Pretty much.
I knew something was up. You're not one to pop by on a Saturday afternoon.
I popped by
How long have you known?
a few weeks.
And you're just telling me now?
Jesus, Beck.
What? You didn't want to tell me?
No?
Why not?
Why do you think? God, everything's so fucked up.
Does Mom know?
Yeah,
You told Mom before me.
I had to.
Oh my God, Izzy.
Stop saying that.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna keep it if that's what you're asking. Augie wants to too. We're excited about it. This is exactly the kind of thing that gives a person clarity.
Izzy,
Look, I'm sure this is really hard for you for a bunch of reasons. But can I just say, I don't need any advice right now, or any lectures or whatever it is you're composing inside your head at the moment. I just need you to pretend to be happy for me, okay? Even if you don't feel that right now, I'd like you to pretend that you do, all right?
well, of course I'm happy for you. I was just taken aback. If you think a baby is gonna fulfill you or give you clarity or whatever, then obviously it's a wonderful thing. I am happy for you. I don't need to pretend. Jesus, Izzy, give me some credit.
Thank you.
Well, I should probably hold off on this then.
What do you mean?
I'm washing all these clothes to give to Goodwill. I might as well save them for you in case you have a boy. No sense in my giving these away.
I don't know, Beck. They're in baby clothes for so long. It'd be a few years before he could even fit into this stuff.
It comes up very quickly. You wouldn't even believe it.
Plus, we don't have a lot of room to...
That's okay. I'll keep them here in the basement. You'll be happy I saved them.
But what if it's a girl?
Then I'll bring them down to Goodwill. What's the big deal? You're gonna thank me. A couple years worth of free clothes here. Think of the money you're gonna save.
It's not about the money.
Well, it should be. You need to start thinking about stuff like that especially if the dad's a musician. It costs a lot to raise a child.
It'll be weird, that's all, if it's a boy, to see him running around in Danny's clothes. I would feel weird. You would too, I think. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Of course it'd be weird. I don't know what I was thinking.
It was a nice offer.
You'll get a lot of clothes anyway. Christmas and birthdays, you won't have to worry about it.
No, I know, but...
It would be the one thing if they were hand-me-downs, but...
Exactly.
It's probably a girl anyway.
You think?
I'm definitely getting a girl vibe. I'm a little psychic about this stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Remember, I said Debbie was having a girl.
You did.
And Karen.
Karen, too, I remember.
I think there's a girl in there.
I hope there is. That's what I want. I mean, either way, so long as it's healthy, obviously. But if I had to pick, I hope it's a girl.
Me too. What'd Mom say?
She was happy.
Really?
I know. I thought she'd lay into me, but...
Huh.
Thanks for the creme caramel.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Beck. If this is hard, I know the timing really sucks.
Hey, what can you do? I'm glad you told me. And I'm really happy for you.
Scene 2. Becca and Howie's living room, later that Saturday night. Dessert has moved in here. They're finishing up their creme caramels, chatting.
Ridiculous, right? 9 weeks pregnant, in a bar, drinking.
You said she wasn't drinking.
No, she said. But you know Izzy, plus the place was probably clogged with cigarette smoke.
Well, not anymore. A clean indoor air.
She was in Yonkers. You think they enforce that in Yonkers?
I wouldn't worry about it. If the babies in France turn out okay, I'm sure this one will be fine too.
You think this is funny, Howie?
Of course not. But you need to relax about it. Izzy could be right
About what?
about the baby getting her on track. It can wake a person up. It did us.
She was bragging about a bar fight.
It wasn't a bar
They
fight.
were in a bar fighting.
Izzy hit someone. She didn't get into a fight. Blows were never exchanged.
What is your point? It's okay for a pregnant woman to be punching people?
Well, so long as they don't punch her back, it's probably all right.
What are you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not. I just think it's silly to get worked up about it.
I'm not worked up. I'm just saying.
You're right. It's a mess. What can we do? Maybe it'll be fine. Izzy's not a moron. Okay, she acts like one sometimes, but a baby can be good for a person.
I know that, Howie.
All right, then. This was good. The creme caramel.
Thank you. Izzy tried to eat one upside down.
You want some more wine?
No, I've had 2 already.
A half a glass. I want to empty this bottle.
Mom's thrilled, by the way.
Oh, she cold?
Izzy must have told her I knew.
Oh, and how was that?
What, 2 hours on the phone with Mom? What are you doing?
No, my eyes are sore. I'm staring at the computer all day.
You think this means she wants baby stuff? For her birthday? Maternity clothes or something?
No, just wait for the baby shower. Just get whatever you were going to get her.
Good, because I was going to buy her a bathroom set.
A what?
A bathroom set. Shower curtain, bath mat, a little skirt for the sink. They sell them as sets.
This is for Izzy's birthday.
The last time I was over there, you should have seen her bathroom. It looked like a frat boy decorated.
Huh.
What?
It just seems like a funny gift. A bath
It's the
mat?
whole set, Howie.
No, I know. Still,
I thought it'd be nice.
it is nice. But maybe she'd rather have perfume or something.
Izzy doesn't wear perfume.
No, I know, but
I was trying to be practical.
okay.
It's a good gift. I'd like it if someone gave it to me.
I'll make a note of that for Christmas.
You think it's dumb.
No. Get her the sink skirt, the set thingy, whatever.
Bathroom set.
Get her that if you think she'll like it.
I'm gonna.
Great. She'll love it.
You should have just said that to begin with.
Yeah, I know. Now,
That was squash.
good. Yeah. I lost, but it was good.
How's Rick?
No, Rick's fine.
And Debbie?
Debbie wasn't there.
I know, but did Rick mention her?
Oh, not really. I guess she took the kids to her mother's this weekend.
Rick didn't want to go?
He has work.
How are the kids?
Fine, I guess. He said that Robbie is doing T-ball now, and Emily has mastered the plie. Anything else?
No, that's it.
You can call her, you know. You can call Debbie and ask her these questions yourself.
I don't want to call her. She should call me.
Okay,
Why can't she call me?
I don't know.
No.
She's uncomfortable back.
Is that what Rick said?
Well, Rick didn't say anything, but obviously if she hasn't called you, it's because she doesn't know what to say.
How about, hey, Becca, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
If you're pissed, you should call her and tell her.
No, Howie, it's her job to call me.
Okay.
I would have been there for her if, God forbid, something had ever happened to Robbie or Em. I wouldn't have vanished the way she did.
No, people get weird, you know that. It's probably hard for her.
Hard for her?
I'm just saying. Look at my brother. He spent the whole funeral talking about the Mets. Obviously, he couldn't deal. He'd talk about anything but Danny. And that's my brother.
Yeah, well, your brother's an asshole. I should drop her a note.
Maybe you should.
Dear Debbie, just so as you know, accidents aren't contagious.
Okay, let it go.
Let what go?
Whatever's making you tense, you should try to relax a little.
I am relaxed.
We'll see.
Jeez, Howie.
What? It's chill music. You need it. Now, turn around.
For what?
Just face that way. Thank you. See? Your shoulders are all knotted up.
Oh, well.
Now forget about Debbie and Izzy and whoever else is bugging you.
She has no idea, by the way. Izzy. No idea what she's getting into.
I know.
Do you remember how exhausted we were? The feedings at all hours, the sleep deprivation. Do you think Izzy's ready for that? The utter torture of it all?
Look, enough about Izzy.
I'm sorry, but she's a sleeper. Izzy needs to sleep more than other people. You talk about wake-up call or whatever you were saying. Well, she's gonna get one, big time.
Maybe we should go somewhere. A cruise or something. You need to be pampered.
You've taken off enough time as it is.
I'll talk to Alan. What's another week? I can handle most of my accounts from out of town anyway.
What are you doing?
I'm kissing your neck.
Why?
I'm trying to relax you. Something wrong with that?
I see what this is. Dimming the lights.
What? I can't massage my wife?
You don't have eye strain.
So,
Oh, I've been staring at that computer all day.
well, I do stare at the computer all day.
You're trying to seduce me.
Am I?
Plying me with liquor.
We worked in college.
All right, Romeo.
What?
Ah,
Why?
you're being very naughty.
Naughty's good. You used to like naughty. Where are you going?
I still have stuff to bag up.
Are you kidding?
No, there are piles of clothes up here, Howie.
Well, if they've waited this long,
I wanted to get it done.
we'll get it done tomorrow. I'll pitch in.
Yeah, right.
I will. Becca,
I'm sorry. I'm feeling kind of antsy tonight. You're right. The Izzy stuff got under my skin.
right.
So what? You're gonna pout now?
Oh, Jesus, Beck.
Jesus, what?
It's been almost 8 months.
But who's keeping track?
I am. I'm keeping track. I'm sorry. What, that makes me perverted? Wanting to have sex with my wife?
I didn't say that.
Well, you give me these looks like I should feel guilty.
Honey, I've been getting the same looks from you.
When have I ever made you feel guilty?
I'm just not ready yet, Howie. I'm sorry if you think that's abnormal.
No, I don't.
Then what's the problem here?
We're never going to be ready.
If this is just about the sex, Howie,
It's not just about the sex.
no, then what else is this?
It's also about, I don't know. Maybe it is just the sex. I don't even know, honestly. But we're not going to suddenly wake up one day and be back where we were.
I know that.
So we need to head in that direction at least, which will feel strange for a while.
But you want to have sex.
Don't say it like that,
Why not?
because it sounds crass and selfish.
Well, considering everything else, the fact that Danny died, for example, don't you think maybe it is a little crass and selfish for you to be roping me into sex when I don't want to have it?
I wasn't roping you into anything. Jesus.
No? Al Green isn't roping?
No.
Al Green?
I thought it was nice, that's all. I was trying to make things nice.
Well, you can't. I'm sorry, but things aren't nice anymore.
I think you should see someone. I know you're not one for therapists, but I think you should. We could go together if that would help. Or maybe you could try group again.
No.
Look, there are a couple new parents now. It's changed the dynamic a little.
Have this discussion, Howie.
Fine, a psychiatrist then, someone to talk to. No? Yes? Do you have an opinion?
I think we should sell the house.
Come on, Becca, what?
I've been thinking about it for a while, and since we're on the topic,
How are we on the
it would
topic?
help if we moved.
I don't want to move.
He's here, Howie. Everywhere I look, I still see Danny.
We love this house.
I can't move without, I mean, Jesus, look at this. Everywhere. Do you even know? Here, Runaway Bunny, for God's sake. The puzzles, the smudgy fingerprints on the door jambs.
I like seeing his fingerprints.
Because you don't have to sit and stare at them all day in and day out. You get to escape. You get to go to work.
Well, if you want to go back to work, Becca,
Don't.
you could call up Sotheby's.
No, I can't. That's not who I am anymore. I left all that to be a mom.
Well,
Well, what? Well, that didn't work out.
I didn't say that.
Then what?
If that's the issue,
If what's the issue?
then maybe we should try again.
Oh, for God's sakes, Howie.
What? I'm only saying.
Is that what this was?
No, of course not. It might be something to talk about at some point.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't have that talk.
Okay.
Look, maybe we can consider it at least. The house.
Yeah. We'll consider it.
Thank you.
Becca heads for the stairs with the monkey under her arm. Howie watches her go. He sits alone for a couple of beats, then he gets up to go to the TV cabinet. He rummages around quietly, looking through videotapes. He finally finds what he's looking for. He glances up the stairs and pops in the video. He shuts off the lights and sits and watches, the light from the TV flickering on his face. He's watched this tape dozens of times. He doesn't tear up. He just watches it, occasionally smiling at something he hears. The volume is low, but we can hear some of it. Now, can I?
Let me just get the dog. Taz, lay down.
Ready?
Hold on, Taz. Hold on. Taz, down.
Lay down, Taz.
I got him. Quick now before he gets up. Come on. And
Geronimo!
good job.
Did you see me, Daddy?
Yeah, he did.
No, you didn't. I'm invisible.
Oh,
I have magic.
he didn't realize.
Do you want to be invisible?
Okay. Is that it? Am I invisible?
Yeah, I made you invisible.
Did you see me?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I'm invisible.
But I can still see you because I have magic.
Oh,
Did you forget that part?
yeah, I forgot that part.
The lights fade. Scene 3. Kitchen a week later, evening. Becca, Izzy, and Nat, their mom, are gathered around a birthday cake singing happy birthday. Nat has a glass of wine.
Happy birthday
To
To
you.
you.
Go blow them out.
What did you
I can't say. It looks good, Becca.
Where'd you buy it?
I didn't. I made it.
Oh, of course you did. What a stupid question. Of course you made it.
Izzy.
It's my cake.
Well, let me cut it first. Watch your fingers.
No, you didn't wait for me?
You said not to.
I didn't mean it, though.
I tried to stop them, Howie.
I wanted cake.
Rude.
I didn't know how long you were going to be up there once you get on that computer.
Did you get it?
Yep, right here.
Let me get my glasses.
Did you have to?
She wanted me to look it up.
Any excuse for 10 minutes.
Well, do you blame him?
What is this?
Mom, cake.
It's a timeline, starting with the lobotomy. The plane crashes. It's the whole list. It's long.
Well, still, that doesn't make it a curse.
Nobody said it was a curse, Mother.
Everybody says. But that was my point. Everybody says it's a curse.
Ugh, well, nobody in this room.
You know what it really is? Really? Hype. Perpetuating the myth. The whole American royalty crap.
It's good cake.
The Kennedys aren't cursed. I mean, they're just really unlucky. And kind of stupid, a lot of them.
Cut me a piece, would you, Beck?
Too much money. That's their curse. And too much time on their hands. And if they had to go to work like normal people, then most of those Kennedys would still be alive.
Thanks, Howie. I'm so glad you went and got that timeline.
Well, maybe if they had stayed home and watched television once in a while, instead of zipping off to Vail, then none of that stuff would have happened.
Sorry, Leslie, please. Oh, you have the most interesting theories.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not. I was being serious.
This is so good.
Normal people don't fly around in their own planes, for example. I mean, I don't know anyone with his own plane. Do you? Do you, Howie?
Well, yeah, I know one guy,
Well, you know someone, but that's not the norm. An average person doesn't own an airplane.
but no, you're right. He's not average.
He's a member of the jet set.
Exactly. I mean, that's what that word means. The jet set. Jet setters. Buzzing around in little pipers or whatever, crashing off the coast of Massachusetts. All I'm saying is regular people don't have 10 relatives die in separate plane wrecks.
It's not 10.
Oh, just about, if you count Teddy, who survived his.
Well, I think it's sad.
That he's surviving?
Well, of course it's sad. All those good-looking people falling out of the sky like that, that's a frickin' waste. But it isn't a curse. It's just rich people acting stupid.
I thought you liked JFK.
I'm not talking about JFK. I'm not talking about the ones who were assassinated. Although getting shot by a crazed gunman is kind of a rich guy problem too, isn't it?
No, not necessarily.
It doesn't matter. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the unqualified pilots. I'm talking about playing football and skiing at the same time.
That was stupid.
Hey, look at me. I'm a Kennedy. I can catch a ball while flying down a mountain on sticks. Of course he died, idiot. And I know that's a terrible thing to say, but this was a grown man acting like a moron. The arrogance of these people.
The Greeks would call that hubris. Arrogance in the face of, it might not technically be hubris, actually.
If hubris means reckless, then that's right.
No, it doesn't mean reckless. It's more about the gods.
Well, that's probably the right word then. I mean, they're very Catholic, those Kennedys.
Now I'm curious. I'm going to look it up.
Oh, fill me up, would you, Becca? Isn't this nice? Sitting around talking politics. I mean, I never do this. It's a nice change.
It's juice. I'm drinking juice.
Right. Sorry.
That's the third time you've done that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are you testing me, Becca?
No, I'm not testing you. It's just habit. I'm sorry.
Here it is. Hubris, an insolent pride or presumption.
That's them all right. Insolent pride.
And number 2 is, in Greek tragedy, arrogance toward the gods leading to nemesis.
It's like coming to school when we visit you two.
Is that right?
Izzy hated school.
We didn't. Don't listen to her, Howie. I liked school. Just because I was lousy at it didn't mean I hated it.
Sounds like you and squash, Howie.
She means the game, not the vegetable.
I know what she meant.
You know who's cursed? Rose Kennedy. 104 years old, living through all that death, one after another. And she's the one I feel sorry for.
Anyone want more cake?
No, none for me.
We should do gifts then.
Yay, gifts!
I don't know how I got on them all. I mean, that Kennedy stuff. What was I talking about before?
Aristotle Onassis.
Oh, right. Oh, that makes sense. What was I saying about him?
You were saying how he'd get really tipsy and never stop talking.
Oh, you bitch. I'm not tipsy. Oh, I'm sure I had a very interesting point to make.
This is from us.
Wow, thank you.
Happy birthday.
It's wrapped so nice. It's a shame to rip it open.
Becca always makes such nice bows. Oh, I don't have the patience. My fingers are too fat. Oh, look at that.
It's more of a practical gift, but I thought you could use it.
It's a bathroom set.
I see. It's nice.
Look at the colors. Oh, so pretty.
The gift receipt's inside if you want a different style.
Well, why would you want a different style? It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful?
Is this your way of telling me you don't like my Three Stooges shower curtain?
Of course not.
Okay.
This is for when you want to change, you'll have it.
That Three Stooges thing is kind of goofy, honey.
The word is kitschy, Mother.
Oh, look up kitschy, would you, Howie? See if it says crap.
I didn't know what to get you.
This is great. Seriously, thank you.
I like your shower curtain.
I know, I was kidding.
And since you're moving in with Augie,
That's right. His bathroom needs a little froofing up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Howie.
Now, don't thank me. Becca picked it out.
okay, now me.
Ooh, an envelope. Smells like cash.
You wish. You think I'm going to trust you with cash? It's a gift certificate.
To a pea in the pod.
They have very nice maternity clothes. I mean, nothing schlubby.
Thank you, Mommy.
I thought we weren't doing baby stuff
Who said that?
for the birthday. I thought we'd wait until the shower.
I'll get her something else for the shower. I mean, what's the difference?
Nothing. I just would have gotten her something different had I known we were doing baby stuff.
That's not my fault. I told her to.
It's not baby stuff. It's mommy stuff. I mean, she's going to need clothes.
I know. That's why I had said that.
Perfect spec. I needed a bathroom set.
I know you did, but you need baby stuff more.
No, so take it back. We can take it back.
Don't tell her that.
No, he's right. I should.
Becca, please.
I'll get you a basket of Mistela lotions instead. They prevent stretch marks.
Becca, let go. I like the bathroom set. You can get the lotions another time.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a nice set. I like the colors.
More juice, Izzy?
No, I'm good.
So can anyone use those stretch mark lotions or just pregnant ladies?
Hey, how's Taz?
Oh, he's good. The vet says he needs to lose some weight though.
Really?
Yeah, he eats like a trooper.
Well, what are you feeding him?
Oh, just regular dog food. I mean, whatever's on sale.
Oh, because I wrote down the name of what he usually eats on that printout I gave you. Do you still have that
Yeah.
printout? Well, we were feeding him Science Diet. They have the special low-fat mix.
Oh, that stuff's so expensive though. I mean, he likes what I've been giving him.
Except it makes him fat.
Howie.
He's not fat. He's just a little chubbier.
I think the weight suits him.
Or maybe he eats too much because he feels punished. I think he misses you.
Remember Pickles? Now she was fat. That was our dog growing up. She was this enormous, I don't even know what. What breed was Pickles?
She was a mutt.
No, I know, but she was mostly collie, I think, with some German Shepherd mixed in. Remember how fat she was?
Probably because of what you fed her.
Well, yeah, probably.
Oh, no, I remember what it was. What I was going to say about Aristotle Onassis.
Mom, do you have
It was
to?
about his son. I mean, the one who died in that plane crash.
I'm going to wrap up the cake for you.
I know another rich kid in a plane crash, but this was my whole point. You should have stopped me from going up on that Kennedy trad tangent because my point was about Onassis and how when his son died, he was so distraught by the senselessness of it all. And then he put up this big reward to anyone who could prove that someone had sabotaged the plane. Have you read this, Howie?
I'm not sure.
He just couldn't accept what had happened. And he couldn't accept that it was an accident. So he offered all this money to anyone who would give him a reasonable explanation. I mean, he needed someone to blame.
Jesus, here we go.
He needed a reason for losing his son. But it didn't come, of course. And it killed him. I mean, the grief did. He only lasted a couple of years after that because he never came to terms with it. mean, there was nothing to give him comfort. And so he died. You see, he would rather have his son have been killed by some kind of secret assassination than by bad luck. I mean, it's like the Kennedy curse, isn't it? Well, people want things to make sense.
We don't think Danny died because of a curse, Mom.
Well, of course
Or
not.
because someone sabotaged us or was out to get us. We know that there's no sensible explanation.
I know you do.
Then why are you telling this story?
I'm just talking. I mean, I can't talk.
You never just talk. It sounds like you're just talking, but it's always so much more, isn't it?
Don't even know what that means.
Hey, here's an idea. Let's change the subject.
I say no wine.
She worded herself. What was I supposed to do?
What did I say?
Mom, you promised.
Promised what? It's not my fault she missed my point.
What point? That Aristotle Onassis died of grief because he couldn't find someone to blame?
I'm not talking about blame. I'm talking about comfort.
Oh, comfort. Well then.
You guys, this is supposed to be my party.
Where are you getting it?
Comfort?
Yes, if I may ask.
I'm not.
Well,
Well, what?
well, I think you should.
Okay, I'll get right on that then. See what I can dig up on eBay.
Don't get flipped, Becca. I'm just trying to talk to you.
I'm gonna clean up because I think we're just about done here.
Always says you won't go to the support group.
Oh, Howie said.
No, she was asking how you were doing.
Why didn't you just say fine? You know she's going to run with whatever you give her.
Always thought talk was healthy. Isn't that what all the books say, Howie?
So this is what exactly? An intervention?
If it is, then I'm really pissed.
It's not an intervention.
We're just having a discussion.
Couldn't wait until tomorrow. It had to happen on my birthday.
Izzy, please.
I remember when Arthur died. I mean, I found the support group very helpful.
Well, that's you. It isn't me. And Arthur isn't Danny.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying it was helpful.
She doesn't like the people.
Howie.
Oh, what? You don't. I was just explaining.
What's wrong with people? I mean, they've lost children too. They understand what you're going through.
No, they don't. They understand what they're going through.
Still, you must have things in common.
You would think so, Mother, but actually we don't. Other than that dead kid thing, of course.
It can't hurt to give it another try, Becca.
Yes, it can. You haven't met that room full of God freaks.
They're not God freaks.
Most of them are, Howie. That's all they talk about, God's plan. At least he's in a better place.
They're not all like that.
My favorite is God needed another angel. What is that? He's God. Why can't he just make another angel? These people.
God gives them comfort.
Well, it pisses me off. Trying to find some ridiculous meaning in, hey, look, I stepped in shit. It must be part of God's plan.
Now you're just being silly.
I'm being silly.
Faith helps people cope. I mean, what's wrong with that? I know when your brother died,
And with Arthur.
if I didn't have God,
See? That's exactly why I don't go. If I didn't have God.
They're not all like that, Beck. Kevin's not. Gabby's not like that.
it sounds like you're jealous of their comfort.
Yes, I am. Of course I am. How nice. They all have something that makes them feel a little better. Like, I don't feel bad enough. I've got to go and have that rubbed in my face.
Nobody's rubbed. You're not being fair.
I don't know why you don't believe in God anyway.
You see? Now look where we're going.
I brought you to church every Sunday. I mean, you used to believe in God.
Well, I don't anymore.
Well, you should. I mean, what if you're wrong? What if there is a God?
And I would say he's a sadistic prick.
Becca.
Oh, hey now.
Jeez.
Worship
Beck.
me, and I'll treat you like shit. No wonder you like him. He sounds just like Dad.
You don't need to strike out at me, Becca. I know you're still in a bad place, but I'm trying to help you.
Right.
I wish someone had sat me down when Arthur died. I wish someone gave me a little advice.
You know what I wish? I wish you would stop comparing Danny to Arthur. Danny was a 4-year-old boy who chased his dog into the street. Arthur was a 30-year-old heroin addict who hung himself. Frankly, I resent how you keep lumping them together.
He was still my son.
And I don't recall anyone giving you instructions on how to best grieve for him. I think it's time for me to go to bed now. Izzy, I hope you enjoy the bathroom set.
I'm gonna.
I was never that mean to anyone. When Arthur died, I was just as upset as she was, but I never took it out on other people like that.
Huh. What about Mrs. Bailey?
Nobody's talking about Mrs. Bailey. Izzy, please.
You know what this was about?
Yeah, her and her mouth.
I knew the party was a bad idea.
Didn't I tell you not to get into anything with her?
We got a letter today from Jason Willett.
What? Why? What did he want?
She said it didn't bother her, but sorry, Iz.
No, hey, this was great. Let's do it again next year.
Scene 4. Lights up on Becca in Danny's room. She sits on Danny's bed, reading the letter from Jason. Lights up as Jason Willett enters.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Corbett, I wanted to send you my condolences on the death of your son Danny. I know it's been 8 months since the accident, but I'm sure it's probably still hard for you to be reminded of that day. I think about what happened a lot, as I'm sure you do too. I've been having some troubles at home and at school, and a couple of people here thought it might be a good idea to write to you. I'm sorry if this letter upsets you. That's obviously not my intention. Even though I never knew Danny, I did read that article in the town paper and was happy to learn a little bit about him. He sounds like he was a great kid. I'm sure you miss him a lot, as you said in the article. I especially like the part where Mr. Corbett talked about Danny's robots, because when I was his age, I was a big fan of robots too. In fact, I still am in some ways. I've enclosed a short story that's going to be printed in my high school lit magazine. I don't know if you like science fiction or not, but I've enclosed it anyway. I was hoping to dedicate the story to Danny's memory. There aren't any robots in this one, but I think it would be a kind of story he'd like if he were my age. Would it bother you if I dedicated the story? If so, please let me know. The printer deadline for the magazine is March 31st. If you tell me before then, I can have them take it off. I know this probably doesn't make things any better, but I wanted you to know how terrible I feel about Danny. I know that no matter how hard this has been on me, I can never understand the depth of your loss. My mom has only told me that about 100 times. I, of course, wanted to say how sorry I am that things happened the way they did, and that I wish I had driven down a different block that day. I'm sure you do too. Anyway, that's it for now. If you'd like to let me know about the dedication, you can email me at the address above. If I don't hear from you, I'll assume it's okay. Sincerely, Jason Willett. P.S. Would it be possible to meet you in person at some point?
Jason exits. Becca picks up the story and reads it. Meanwhile, the lights rise on Howie in the living room. It's later that night. He puts on the TV and hits play on the VCR. We hear a documentary of tornadoes playing. Howie is confused. Something isn't right. He gets off the couch. He checks the tape. He examines the tape. Panic starts to set in. He pops the tape back in and hits play again. More tornado documentary.
What is this? Becca? Becca?
What?
Becca? Becca?
What?
What did you do here?
What's the matter?
What is this?
What's what?
The television. What is this?
It's the Discovery Channel, the tornado program. You said you wanted to watch it. I recorded it for you. Why?
For Christ's sake!
What's the matter?
It's Danny's tape. You recorded over Danny's tape.
No, I didn't. Pride and Prejudice was on that tape. We were watching it last night.
I switched them.
What?
I watched Danny's tape later after you went to bed.
Why didn't you take it out of the machine?
Why didn't you check to see what was in there?
I assumed it was the TV tape.
Oh, Jesus, Becca.
It was one of the baby videos?
No, it was the most recent, the long one. The park was on it in Mexico.
How was I supposed to know you snuck down here?
And
I
Christmas.
thought it was the TV tape.
It wasn't.
I know, Howie.
Oh, it's gone. The whole thing.
I'm sorry.
It's the only copy, Becca.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose.
Are you sure?
What does that mean? You think I recorded over Danny's tape on purpose?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I should have taken it out.
Why would I deliberately record over it?
I don't know.
Why would I?
I don't know. You took the paintings off the fridge, Danny's paintings,
To save them, I put them in plastic
and shoved them in a box.
for safekeeping.
Okay,
I didn't throw the paintings out.
I know you didn't.
You think I didn't want that tape?
I don't. Of course you did. Obviously, it wasn't on purpose, but
What?
maybe subconsciously.
Subconsciously. Is that what they're telling you at group? How I'm doing things subconsciously?
You're trying to get rid of him. I'm sorry, but that's how it feels to me sometimes. Every day it's something else. It feels like you're trying to get rid of any evidence that he was ever here.
I didn't know that tape was in there.
I'm not talking about the tape, not just the tape.
And the paintings are downstairs in a box. You can look at them whenever you want.
The clothes, the shoes.
We don't need all that stuff. Why would we keep?
You're wanting to sell the house.
We already talked about it.
Taz, sending Taz to your mother's.
There was a lot going on, Howie. We couldn't deal with the dog.
I was fine with the dog. I was the one who was walking him.
Well, he got underfoot.
And he was a reminder.
Yes, he was a reminder. So what? I wanted one less reminder around here. That's perfectly normal.
And since you never wanted the dog to begin with,
For God's sakes.
well, if I hadn't bought the dog,
And if I hadn't run inside to get the phone, or if I had latched the gate,
I left the gate unlatched.
well, I didn't check it. I'm not playing this game again, Howie. It was no one's fault.
Not even the dogs.
I know that.
Dogs chase squirrels. Boys chase dogs.
Are you telling me or yourself?
He loved that dog.
Of course he did.
And you got rid of him.
Right. Like I got rid of the tape. I get it.
It's not Just the tape. I'm not talking about the tape, Becca. It's Taz and the paintings and the clothes, and it's everything. You have to stop erasing him. You have to stop it. You have to stop.
You really not know me, Howie? Do you really not know how utterly impossible that would be to erase him? No matter how many things I give to charity or how many art projects I box up, do you really think I don't see him every single day? And okay, I'm trying to make things a little easier on myself by hiding some of the photos and giving away the clothes, but that does not mean I'm trying to erase him. That tape was an accident. And believe me, I will beat myself up about it forever, I'm sure. Like everything else I could have prevented, but didn't.
It's not what I want, Beck. It's not what I'm talking about.
Because it feels like it is. It feels like I don't feel bad enough for you. I'm not mourning enough for your taste.
No, come on. That's not what I mean.
Mourning the right way. But let me just say, Howie, that I am mourning as much as you are. And my grief is just as real and awful as yours.
I know that.
You're not in a better place than I am. You're just in a different place. And that sucks that we can't be there for each other right now. But that's just the way it is.
This stuff is all we have left. That's all I'm saying. And every bit of it you get rid of.
I understand that. You don't want to let go of it. I understand, Howie.
Do you? Do you? This isn't... Something has to change here. Because I can't do this like this. It's too hard. It's too hard. And I want that dog back. Your mother's making him fat. I want the dog back.
Why don't we wait until...
I don't want to. How much more do we have to lose? I miss the dog. I'm sorry, but I miss him. I want him back.
The lights fade. End of Act 1. Act